All right, we're about to jump into some serious crime and prison related collectibles. And right now, we're going to start off with something that's going to blow y'all minds away. If you don't have this basketball rookie card in your collection, you missing out. You might think that Michael Jordan's rookie card is the best card in the collection, but let me tell you something. It might be worth more, but it don't have more of a story than this one does. That's right. We're talking about the Mark Jackson rookie card from the NBA Hoops 1990-91 basketball card number 205. I'm right here on eBay right now, and I'm telling you, there's something bigger about this card than Mark Jackson. Listen, if it was Mark Jackson, probably needs to thank the reason these dudes the reason why his card blew up, in my opinion. Let's look. We're gonna pull up a picture right now. Bam, Mark Jackson rookie card. All right, we're gonna zoom this in. Let's see, because there's somebody in this rookie card. Wait, let's look. You see these two ladies right here? It ain't because of them, but if we scroll over the other way, right here in the background, you see them two guys? One's wearing a hat, one's wearing a blue shirt. That's the Menendez brothers. That's right. The Menendez brothers got a rookie card. How does this stuff even happen?
I don't know, bro. But if they get out, it's going up.
You think your card's going to blow up even more?
Yeah, this card's going to go up.
I'm saying, would you technically consider this the Menendez's rookie card?
I mean, it's their first appearance.
You think
it's the first appearance, bro.
You think that PSA would recognize that by putting on the card first appearance of the Menendez brothers?
Man, bro, I wonder if you can get a signature series. And do you got to get it witnessed?
You got to get it witnessed. Yeah, you got to get it witnessed. So check this out. Menendez brothers, I know eventually y'all going to get out of prison. If y'all ever see this, or if anybody's watching this knows the Menendez brothers, when they get out of prison, they got to get put on the comic book circuit convention. You know what I mean?
Going for 42, I might get one.
I mean, you got to have one, bro. But I'm saying, if they come to Wizard World, would you go get your card signed by them? That would be worth going to Wizard World for.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all, if y'all don't have a Mark Jackson 1990-91 NBA Hoops rookie card, you need to go on eBay and scoop one up. If you want to have a cool collectible, you got to get the first appearance of the Menendez brothers. That's just my opinion. Listen, look, bam, there they go right there. I wonder what they're thinking. So was this, do you know, I know they did stories on this, and I don't really remember because I'm just came to my light within the last few months, you know, to me understanding and hearing the story of this. Do you know if this was after they actually did the unaliving of their parents, or is this before that?
I think a few months before.
It's a few, so it's got to be within that range because they're obviously older. They're not kids right here. That's crazy. Something to think about. I wonder, and I'm sure somebody should do a story on this. The Menendez brothers is an interesting story. And listen, just for the record, I think them dudes should be let out of prison. That's just my opinion. I think they've done enough time. With the possibility on what their father and their family done to them is just leaves too much questionable possibilities on them doing what they needed to do to defend themselves. So I think it's time to let them dudes out of prison. And once they get out of prison and you got the rookie card and they show up at the local comic book show or local comic book shop, go get their signature. Support these dudes.
If you was down, if you was locked up with them,
would I want to be there selling?
Nah, would you key stand one of these cards and get it signed?
I tell you what.
Would it go up?
It would if you get them to sign it while they're in prison.
If it got
California has a lot of popular prisoners. There's no shortage of prisoners who have a lot of infamy who are in the California prison system. You got to think that's what Charles Manson was. You hear stories about Charles Manson being on the main yard. You remember that song by Ice-T, The Tower?
Yeah, that's crazy, though, because even, like I was saying the other day about why we not seeing these assassin dudes ever get interviews. Manson used to get interviewed all the time.
Manson used to get, Manson got buku interviews.
Yeah.
These dudes have, the Menendez brothers have been interviewed.
They got a few interviews.
They got a few, yeah. But you talking about.
We ain't getting none about Root and all them dudes.
You ain't getting none about.
Boston Bomber.
No Boston, the Boston Bomber. There's no interviews with him. You don't have none with the 9/11 co-conspirators. You don't have none with, any of those high-profile people. Remember the white dude who killed those black folks in that church, Dylan Roof?
Yeah, you don't hear about.
They don't. There's no interviews with him. So certain prisoners, I think they keep on super lock and key. The Colorado Supermax prison, Alcatraz of the Rockies, and that's where they keep them at.
Yeah, they won't even let them make.
They won't even let them out. What's another prison collectible you could think of beside the first appearance of the Menendez brothers? I got one for you right here. Let's see how much his card's going. Let's see what this one's going for, y'all. We're looking at True Crime. There we go. That Aaron Hernandez.
They lowballing that man.
Aaron Hernandez rookie card. They ain't worth that much, huh?
Damn, they lowballing.
They lowballing. This one's here for 124 for the 2010 Topps Unrivaled Aaron Hernandez rookie card. This is a signature series. This is
it's 1 out of 480.
1 out of 480. So that's it. I mean,
It's okay.
it's an all right card. I mean, I'm sure he's got to have something that's worth more. I mean, you got to think, he wasn't a bad football player. His stats were decent while he was playing, and he had a chance to be a better football player. But anytime you connect crime with people who are famous, it kind of draws in this group of people who are this like cult following, you know what I mean? Like the Menendez brothers, there's people who study Aaron Hernandez and who really like Aaron Hernandez. So this rookie card, I'm assuming would, you know what, let's go look at sold, how many of them sold? Because you can actually look up the sold listing. Let's see, there's a way to do that.
Just go to
Let's see, right here.
filters.
Filters, where you see, where I'm trying to see, y'all, where we can see the sold listings. Let's go to search here. All right, advanced. And if we go to advanced, we can go and look up, let's see, sold. I'm sure if we scroll down. All right, y'all forgive me. I can't find a way to find Aaron Hernandez's sold listings. And I don't want to, here we go, sold items right here. And search. Dang, none? That don't seem real. Aaron Hernandez rookie card. Sold listings.
You got to do it right here, bro. Filter. Advanced, I guess.
Let's see. Sold listings right here. All right, we're going to try now. All right. And if I scroll down, let's see if we can get search. All right, search. Let's see what they're selling for. Less than $5.75. Somebody took the best offer. 187 as a signature series. That looks like the most expensive one.
This shit's pretty low.
It's pretty low.
I wonder.
And he's had some documentaries done about him too.
Where's Darren Sharper?
Oh yeah, Darren Sharper, yeah. And Aaron Hernandez got those unaliving charges, but Darren Sharper got them
but then
them sexual charges. But Darren Sharper also isn't he a Hall of Fame or a Pro Bowl? How many?
Man, he's one of the best safeties ever to play, huh? Ever.
Darren Sharper rookie card.
Dang, his shit's low too.
Yep, low. So there's got to be, being people that we both collect, Eddie. There's got to, and we collect our things that we like and we're interested in: comic books, action figures, sports cards. But I believe there's got to be a subculture of collectors that collect just crime-related articles. So they would probably get cards like Darren Sharper, Aaron Hernandez, the Mark Jackson rookie because of the Hernandez brothers, right? That people. So if you're somebody who collects, or if you know somebody who collects just crime-related memorabilia, and somebody who would actually be interested in having like the rookie cards of famous sports players who have committed heinous crimes, I'm interested. Share in the comments about the person. This is definitely something interesting. We're going to do more on this topic later too, because this is a topic I never really thought about. But there's got to be a subculture of people who collect stuff from serial killers, gangsters. I know people are interested in gangster stuff no matter what. Anybody I'm sure would like to have something that Al Capone actually owned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you got to think people just even like somebody, even just movie stuff like Scarface, people collect that stuff, but that's not a real character. It's just a guy who played a role. But I'm talking about real characters like, like Al Capone.
Say like O.J.'s Heisman.
That's what I'm talking about. O.J.'s Heisman. Even Ray Rice, right? He's got the thing. Or even what about rap? You can think Tupac and Biggie, who were involved in crime stuff. And there's there's not a lot of Tupac signature stuff. You'd be surprised.
I guess guess he wasn't really doing too many like convention type things.
He wasn't, so he wasn't. I mean, his art, you can find his signature and his autograph. You're going to pay for it, it costs. That's a good thing, too, to wonder who has more memorabilia signed or more albums signed, possibly him or Biggie. Because I know I looked up a Tupac signature a while back because it was something I thought it would be good to invest in because I'd be able to sell it later and make a profit off of it. But the stuff is already too expensive, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, at this point.
Yeah. But the thing is finding like a sleeper. I mean, is there like a Jeffrey Dahmer's? Because the dude did like a bunch of stuff in prison, like letters or art or something like that. Like your boy Bronson,
Yeah.
that Tom Hardy played in the movie Bronson.
You can get his artwork.
You can, yeah, he does artwork, and let's look it up. Let's look. His name was Bronson, and I know he does artwork. Let's see how much Bronson's artwork's selling for. Bronson artwork. Prisoner. It pops up right away. Look, this is actually stuff that's sold by the dude with a certificate of
On
authenticity.
eBay. I didn't know you could get it on.
Yeah, eBay. Charles Bronson original art, signed, homemade, best wishes card, not a print, with a certificate of authenticity. So I mean,
It's going more than Hernandez rookies.
it's going for more. I mean, I personally wouldn't mind getting some artwork. That one, look right there, sold for over $2,000. Charles Bronson art original, Lunatic Asylum. Let's look at this artwork. This dude was wild, y'all. If y'all hadn't seen the movie Bronson by Tom Hardy, in my opinion, it's probably the best movie he ever done, in my opinion. But this is actually something, the character he played, Charles Bronson, the actual prisoner. Keep in mind, y'all, this prisoner, if you go watch the story, he's in prison for life, and he never even unalived anybody. He doesn't have any kind of crazy charges like that.
He wasn't out on the streets long enough to catch enough charges.
I mean, and every time with the story, he would just like beat people up. Huh? He was just a fighter.
That's it.
So that sold for $2,000. Look at this one, $2,500.
That was kind of fire.
Yeah, look at that. And obviously the dude draws what's in his cell, Let's see. That's wild, man. I mean, that's like the system isolation box. It says Broadmoor Lunatic Asylum. I mean, that's some wild artwork, huh? Yeah, I like it. It's original. It's definitely him. I mean, I wouldn't mind owning it if I had extra $2,500 to spend as an investment piece. What I'm saying is you can find artwork. What's her name? She did artwork too, Jodi Arias. Yeah, she does artwork too. She sells it.
Shit?
I'm telling you why Jodi Arias is, I don't know how to spell her last name.
Oh,
Jodi.
that's your girl. That looks good.
Yeah, she's the one who killed the guy in the shower. Jodi Ari. I don't know how to spell her name, so I'm gonna do the best. Let's see, but she does art too, and she sells it online. Let's see if I can find something from her. I don't know how to spell her name, so it's not popping up. But prisoner artwork sells. It's a pretty big thing online. You can go online and you can find prisoner artwork, and you can support a prisoner, somebody you like, and you can just go buy their artwork online. Some of the artwork that prisoners do is phenomenal, and it doesn't sell nowhere near as a piece from Charles Bronson or Jodi Arias, simply because those people are famous, right? If you was to try to buy an original piece of art from Jeffrey Dahmer or Charles Manson, I'm sure you're gonna pay a pretty penny for it. And they're not as good as artists or writers as some of the other people in prison, but they don't have the same notoriety. For some reason, as people, we are like sheep, and the more popular something is, the more we're interested in it. And anyway, that's just us looking at some prison collectibles and criminal collectibles and going down this rabbit hole. But I think this is going to be another topic we do again on a Pen and a Shank. Give us a like and subscribe. Man, let's get it.